What is going down, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I really debated on making this video yesterday. I debated even bringing this up on this channel, even though it's not really necessarily about the 49ers and the NFL and things like that. You guys know how I am. This channel is strictly based on the 49ers, and, you know, I'll throw in videos here and there of news that's, like, pretty much breaking NFL news, and 49ers news is what I cover on this channel. Coach hirings, signings, trades, you name it, it's all on this channel. I mean, you guys know how this channel operates, especially to my loyal subscribers. The people that are always in the comment section before everybody, and the people that are in the comment section, you know, the most. You guys know how this channel operates. But after kind of thinking about it, I kind of felt that it was only really right for me to make a video on this. Kobe Bryant, Lakers legend, not just basketball though. This guy was a walking legend, and looked at as a walking legend everywhere he went. His daughter and himself, unfortunately, were tragically killed yesterday in a helicopter accident in Calabasas, California. There were 9 passengers on the plane, including the pilot, and there were no survivors. So, among those that were on the plane, Kobe, his younger daughter, 13 years old, Gianna, that was really going to be the next big thing in the Bryant family, and kind of take over the wardrobe of Kobe Bryant's basketball legacy. She wanted to kind of carry that on, and that was the plan. But, I mean, yesterday, it would have been way too hard for me to make a video yesterday. Now, I'm not the one to, like, get down, stuff like that. But I will tell you guys one thing. I've lived through athletes and legends dying. There was not, and I live in Indiana. Keep in mind, I live in Indiana. I mean, it's pretty far away from Los Angeles. Unfortunately, I never got to meet Kobe Bryant. Never seen him play in person. But I knew who Kobe was. I mean, if you don't know who Kobe is, you're probably not American, because Kobe's just that, he's that guy. But, you know, it's great. Like, you know, yesterday I was just kind of scrolling through the media and looking at, you know, Twitter and things like that. And I was just trying to fathom and put my head around the fact that he was killed. He's no longer with us, and the only thing I kept thinking about was his wife Vanessa, his other 3 daughters he's got, because yesterday, I mean, his wife lost not only her husband but a daughter, and you know that for the rest of Kobe Bryant's children, they lost their father and the sister. It's just a very, I just get chills talking about it. I really don't want to make this video. I really never kind of wanted to, but you know, I felt like it was only right if I come on here and just kind of pay my respects to Kobe Bryant's family, and you know, everybody, not only just Kobe Bryant though, the other passengers that were on the plane, a lot of people are forgetting about. Those people had families too. And I will tell you guys one thing. Yesterday kind of made me realize how shitty and how dumb and idiotic TMZ really is. TMZ broke the news before Kobe Bryant's family even knew. So, I don't know if this is what happened, but it's likely Kobe Bryant's family found out by social media and TMZ, because TMZ, the so high enterprise company they are, decided to break the news before Kobe Bryant's family even finding out. Now imagine if one of your family members died and you had to find out because of social media. Now I get that TMZ reports stuff like this, and they're like a global news company, whatever. That does not change the fact that they should have a right to release the news of Kobe Bryant's death and his daughter and the other 9 passengers on board, or the other 7 passengers on board. It's not right to kind of do that before the families know. Now, as for Kobe Bryant, he was the only person they really knew at first, and who was killed. It's just so tragic, man. I can tell you guys one thing. There's never I've seen a lot of, like I told you guys in the beginning of this, or towards the beginning, I've seen a lot of deaths. Not seen them, but I've been around for a lot of deaths. Greats like Craig Sager, Muhammad Ali, just greats like those. I've been alive when they've passed on, and I will tell you one thing right now. There has not been, none of that really affected me more than Kobe Bryant's death. And really, the reason behind that, there really is not one. I just think that Kobe Bryant had such an impact. And he's one of those guys you looked at and said, guys like him are not supposed to die. Like, you think they're just going to keep living. And that's when life smacks you right upside the head and kind of puts your mind back on track and like, whoa, okay, I need to get my shit together. Like, life can be taken away from everybody within seconds. It really can. And that really is really I've lived by a quote for a long time that said, or that was, everything happens for a reason. And, I was sitting in my bed yesterday going through the media, and I kind of just sat there and kind of thought about that. And, I couldn't like get my head around a reason why Kobe Bryant was the one who died. I couldn't. I think a lot of people were trying to kind of process the fact that, what was going on and how it happened, and for the fact that his daughter was on the helicopter with him is just, it's terrible. It really is. That's one of those tragic things that nobody should ever wish on anybody. It's crazy. Now, I'm not going to come on here and say that, I was the biggest Kobe fan there was, because I wasn't. I didn't have anything against him. I'm just not that basketball guy. But I had the utmost respect for Kobe just as much as I did any legend, any sports athlete legend. Because Kobe Bryant proved, and he kind of made a way for the younger generation to enjoy playing sports, and he is a iconic human being, and legends never die. They really don't. And Kobe did so much for his family. He was so excited to see where that next chapter of him being, a father, of him, kind of doing business work and kind of getting his head away from basketball. He was kind of really looking forward to do that. And for the fact that his life was taken away from him, and his future, and not only his future, but his daughter's future that was really, really bright. Supposedly she was going to UConn to play college basketball once she graduated high school. And, now obviously she's not going to have a chance to do that. It's really sad. It really is. But either way, man, rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, Gianna Bryant, and not only them, but all the families and the victims that were affected in this horrific incident yesterday in California. Another thing that kind of hit me too is they were only 15. A news outlet said that they were about 13 to 15 minutes away from Mamba Academy, which is Kobe Bryant's training kind of facility type thing. But there's basketball tournaments that are played there and things like that. And there was people in the gym waiting on him and his daughter Gianna to arrive. And then, somebody also took a picture of the gym, of Kobe's gym that he was on the way to when they figured out, that he had been killed. And everybody was just in shock, as everybody, should have been, because I don't know. I kind of just sat there and kind of really, like, tried to wake myself up. I mean, Dwayne Wade said it best. It feels like a bad dream that you just want to wake up from. And the fact that it's not a dream and this is actually happening it's just shocking. It really is. And it's kind of a dent. Like, I don't care if it's NHL. I don't care if it's NFL. The sports world will never be the same without Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was a diehard Eagles fan. He was, I remember seeing a video on his Instagram, or maybe it was his wife's Instagram, of when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, and he was celebrating with his kids. He was a family-oriented guy, and for his life to be taken like that, and the other lives of the victims as well, it's just tragic. It really is. But I'm not going to make this any longer. I just want to come on here and kind of talk about this situation. But with that being said, rest in paradise, Gianna, Kobe Bryant, and everybody affected in this horrible incident. And Kobe's legacy will live on. And I can tell you one thing: he will never, ever once be forgotten.